Navi have completed their Valorant roster for 2026. Now, their roster next year will consist of Shao, Hero, Ruxic, coming over from last year, same guys that we know, and they will be adding in Filu and Sociable, with Angel in the coaching slot after retiring after last season. I mean, I like the Sociable pickup. We'll start with that because I think he can play pretty much anything that you need on this team. He can fill, like, he can be kind of like Angel in a way, but maybe even a little bit better flexibility wise. He can play a lot of Sentinel stuff, a lot of Chamber if this team needs it. He can IGL, he can be just like a fragging player or something like that. Like, he can play pretty much any role to a decent degree. And like he also adds like the double duelist flexibility into this team as well. Like he can play Chamber. I think he could play a decent amount of like normal Sentinel, but he doesn't really play too much of that anyways. He plays a little bit of Omen, not his best, but still decent from him. He plays a lot of Scan Initiator, which he is very good at. He plays some Flash Initiator, and he plays some Duelist. Like he plays literally a little bit of everything, and can IGL if you need him to. I'm not sure who it'll be between him and Shao. We'll have to wait and see for that, whether when they announce that and stuff like that. But I think Sociable is a very good pickup. But Filu coming in from Koi last year is certainly a pickup. Like, he, heading into last year, to me, seemed like a very mechanically gifted player. But when you got into the games, he just could not do anything. And I think we're going to see that with Navi this year, that they're very, very much going to regret letting Alexic go in that slot because I genuinely think this could be one of the best teams in EMEA with Alexic in that duelist slot instead of Filu. I think it could be one of the best teams in EMEA with a lot of players instead of Filu in that slot. I'm not going to lie. Like, I am very, very low on what Filu is going to give this team. But also, like, there's a part of me that doesn't think it's impossible that Filu ends up being at least decent for this team. So overall, I kind of like Navi's offseason. They picked up a one player that I really, really like in Sociable, and then one player that I really am not big on in Filu. So we're just gonna have to wait and see for what they do next year with this roster.